will be the last thing you want to look at. Right. So we won't fill up our whole time every day with review. That'll give you time to work on your lessons that are missing or you want to redo. So here, just like the warm-up, when you're subtracting polynomials, you have to distribute the negative, make the parentheses disappear, so then you can combine like terms. Okay. I just make my m's weird. Better make them all the same, right? There we go. All right. So I have to match letters with powers. So m cubed matches m cubed. 6 minus 7 is a negative 1, but I don't write the 1 because it's assumed to be there. And then 8. Oh, 8's alone. And 7m is alone. So I just put plus 7m and then plus 8. Because they're not alike. Okay? So that was a little tricky. So we're ready to put things together that weren't there. So you look at your choices. A? Is it in this order for A? Sometimes they have their answers in different order than what I would think was ordered. So you have to be ready for that. We're ready. Number 2. Remember, if you're just adding, the parentheses are just pretty. They don't have a power, just to note that I'm adding one polynomial to another one. So it's really 3, oh man, I'm making up things, minus 8a cubed plus 1 minus 6a cubed. I usually start with the highest power, but again, whoever's in charge can decide which one they want first. But universally, we like the highest power first. So they're both negative. And then 3 matches 1. Take the sign with the number. We have that in order. They do. Okay, you will have the choice if you'd like to do it online or if you want to do it on pencil and paper. Okay? Because they're both just one and done. So I'll offer it to you. Last year, the electricity, or no, the internet went down during 4th period. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was in the afternoon of the first day. And so, like, one class got their test exempted. Thankfully, it was in a class that it's the only class I had of that. So, but that's, I'll say, oh, good, the semester test didn't count. But if you needed the points, that was a pickle. But once the time was gone, there was no other time to do it. So, and I did not have paper copies ready. So, yep, learned my lesson. Okay. I will have paper copies this year. Okay, we're just subtracting, therefore I distribute the negative and remove the parentheses. So I can combine like terms. Watch your signs. Four minus 2. Negative 1. Negative 4 plus 1. A again. So there goes our C theory, right? Okay. We ease you into the kettle with pretty simple binomials, and then it gets interesting. Okay. Because it's a plus, it's just literally parentheses unnecessary. And combine like terms. Number 4. B. Okay, now we're getting crazy. I don't think I can write this all on one sticky note in order. Now there is a little strategy that I use. I write down my first 3 terms, 4x to the 5th, y to the 5th, minus 14x to the 4th y, minus 4xy squared. I distribute the negative, but then if, like, you see how the negative 8x to the 5th matches 4x to the 5th, y to the 5th? You see how those match? I just write it below it. Negative 8x to the 5th, y to the 5th. Okay, and then this would be a positive 4xy squared. So I match those. And then my last one is a negative, and it doesn't have a match. 10x to the 3rd, y to the 4th. Because this guy is x to the 4th y. He doesn't match. And, yeah. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. I'm just going to write them like they are. See how they are in the answer. Negative 4x to the 5th, y to the 5th. Negative 14x to the 4th, y. These two disappear because negative 4 plus 4 are 0. That's nice. So on my sticky note, I can squeeze in negative 10x to the 3rd, y to the 4th. If you look at your choices, they do start with this one. That's your first term. And your, whoa, what'd I do wrong? I did not make that a positive. There we go. Thankfully, they don't have a choice with a negative. Otherwise, they would have fooled me. See my mistake? Negative and a negative make a positive. So fix that, please. And then writing in the final. This happens to be the second term, and that's okay, as long as they show up, right? As long as they show up, you know it's the answer. Ordered us. I can add 3 and 4 and 4 and 3. It's called the commutative property of addition. And I have those numbers under there just to show you the order they had it in the answer. Sorry about that. Missing the negative. Story of my life. I was worried about explaining the non-likeness of these two terms. I messed up on the sign. That's okay. All right, everybody get their 5 in order in the court, and you corrected my mistake. Six is another Lollapalooza. It's a plus though. Woo! Yep. be. Notice this always. When that's there, the parentheses just disappear. So I write my first three terms. 3x squared y plus 9x to the fourth y squared minus 14. Then I'll see if any of these match. That stays a positive 8x squared y. That stays a negative 13x to the fourth y squared. And this one doesn't match my constant, so I'll just scooch it over. So when I add down, I don't accidentally put them together. And I left the sign a negative because I'm adding that. So those two add up to 11x squared y. Negative 13 is a negative 4x to the fourth y squared. I usually have the constant last, so I'm not going to put the negative 14 right now. I'm going to put the minus 3x squared y to the fourth, and then I put minus 14. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms for number 6. Well, that was nice. There's only one answer with 4 terms. That's kind of scary, isn't it? But it is A. They put this one first. They put this one second. I think they were making the A's grow or the Y's grow or some, I don't know what they were doing. Okay, put this 11. Yeah, this is third and fourth. So that was the order that the answer number A is on. That was a nice fruit of our labor. Okay, set, wait, questions? Good? Protest? Thank you. Do a couple more and we'll call it a day in 6.1. Oh boy. Another negative. Let's see if I can redeem myself. So be careful. So I'm going to do that and then I'll write my first 3 terms. Have a pattern. You make I make mistakes, but I'm less likely to if I stick to a routine. Okay, 2 negatives make a positive, and they're 4 and 4, so it's a plus 2x to the fourth y to the fourth. They don't have to match, but they do. Who's ever writing this polynomial? Plus 11 xy squared, y to the fourth, sorry. And those two do match. Plus 13x squared y to the fifth. I got the sign this time. Plus, plus, plus. Plus, plus, plus. Good to go. Double checking. They're all alike. So you only end up with 3 terms. I mean, they're all matching, you know. They have matches. Put it that way. 13 minus 5 is 8. There's no lonely terms out there doing nothing. This is 11 minus 10 is 1. And negative 7 and a positive 2. Negative 9, a positive 2 is negative 7. X to the fourth, y to the fourth. And we'll look for our answer in number 7. This one they listed first. That was nice. That's the only one with the negative 7, x to the fourth, y to the fourth, so that's good. But they all had 3 terms. So second and last one, everything matches. letter B. Got a lumpy there. So it's a B. Pretty ugly. That's better. Okay. One more. Are you done already? This is the worst it gets for addition and subtraction of polynomials. Now, just because these all were just add or subtract. So you'll get random, get random, get random. So number 8 happens to be an addition. I'm not sure if your number 8 will be, but at least you've seen both kinds. That means I can just write down the first 3 terms and don't have to change the sign of the next 3 terms. Okay, there's a a to the 5th, b to the a to the 3rd, b to the 5th. There's a to the 1st, b to the 5th. There's a negative 6, a to the 3rd, b. They'll have matching degrees, exponents. I'm just going to add them together. Hopefully you like that little strategy. It works for me instead of writing it all sideways. That's just my brain is happy this way. 17, a to the 3rd, b to the 5th. 13a, b to the 5th. And 6a to the 3rd, b. Let's see what kind of order they have their choices in for number 8. Oh, it's the only one with 3 terms, so that's nice. They make the 17 go first. That's good. 13 went second. Hey, I'm the same as the answer. That's a miracle. 3. Okay. Especially with 2 variables, you just never know which one I would always make the first variable go down. But yeah, it's anybody's choice. It's whoever's in charge can make the decision. That is letter A. Again, A wins the day for this version. You never know what yours is. We'll call it a day for today on the